mucho grandes, muy grandes.
Hello, mijo? Are you there? What are you doing? Are you being good? Javier? Are you there? Javier.
No quiero ir al infierno. No, estaba viendo una mujer que tenía unos melones así grandes. Eso es todo, pero...
What is up, my Remilia fans of the Los Angeles Rams? Thank you for joining me on this late Saturday night. Appreciate you guys. One of the reasons why I came in a little later is we had a family quince, and it was pretty cool. And got my eat on, my drink on, and it was a beautiful quinceañera. And props to you, Karina, and Karina. And so congratulations to you and her mother, Michelle. And it was real cool. So thank you guys for joining me on Late Night Rams Talk. We do this once in a while. And one sleep till Rams versus Cowboys. The one thing that I don't like about this game is the time. 10 a.m. This game should be a Sunday night game. Rams versus Cowboys. The history, because it's a 10 o'clock game, I didn't really spend a lot of time on making videos. I was going to do a lot of stuff. And then I was even going to get together with buddies of mine to watch the game. One of my buddies is a big Cowboys fan. And I go, that's a good idea. And they go, oh, wait a minute, it's at 10 a.m. We were going to come out and maybe do some barbecue or bring some food and watch the games and then watch our game. And then maybe stay until the late game, and we'll be outside playing washers. You throw the washer in the hole. That's always fun. We get really competitive, and so we'll just have to do that a different day. But yes, Rams versus Cowboys. One sleep till that time. We need to get to 4-4. Henderson and Rolls Royce Freeman are out there. I don't know if Zach Evans will probably get put back to the bench. I was hoping that he was going to get some carries, but we gave away another game at SoFi Stadium, the Steelers game. We should be 2 games better than our record is, but it is what it is. We still are looking good. We need to get to 4-4 tomorrow. We just got to corral the run game. Don't give Dak Prescott big shots down the field. He can be corralled up, and he can be made to make mistakes. And so now would be the perfect time for my guy, Kobe Durant, the land shark, to show why we call him the land shark. Wake up, get an interception, get a pick 6. It would be a nice time for O'Shawn Mathis to get a couple of sacks, a couple of loose ball hits, strip sacks. Now would be the time to come on. And as we get into the bye, we got reports that Matthew Stafford is still ailing from that hip pointer he got, and but he looked pretty good on that QB scramble first down run, and so but he's a warrior. We already know that about our quarterback. That's my quarterback, Glock 9, and all the teams are banged up right now. Look at Burrow's been limping Louis since the whole season started. So, but there's no shame and acknowledging that you're a little banged up, but you're still ready to go. And then on that note, props to our little brothers in the north, the Santa Clara crew. Kyle Shanahan, I haven't seen the official report, but at first we were seeing that little Brock Purdy, the system quarterback, was in I almost said COVID protocol, concussion protocol. And this man will go down in history as the only NFL quarterback that actually got concussed from a quarterback sneak. God bless him. That it's like the gift that keeps giving. But and then Kyle Shanahan, I X tweeted. They were asking, will Kyle Shanahan play Brock Purdy? They were saying that he's cleared to practice, but we're not sure about if he's going to play. And I'm like, well, Kyle Shanahan's a genius, right? I mean, quarterbacks don't get hurt under his watch. Why not throw him in there? Go with God, he says. Boy, I tell you, I was hoping to see Sam Darnold stink up the joint. Maybe Brock Purdy will have another stinky poo of a game, but we'll see. But man, this guy's supposed to be their future quarterback for the next few years, and it don't matter if he's concussed. He's got two sides of the brain. Boy, I tell you, God bless them. But let's get right into the chat. Oh God, if this was Matthew Stafford, I would be like, I don't care if Rippon is our backup quarterback, whoever it is that we have right now, not Stetson Bennett. No, rest Matt one more week. Don't mess with that. But I tell you, one Kelly Ram says, "What's up, me Remilia? What's up, brother? Appreciate you for coming in. There's my guy G12. You may contact and follow Rudy of the Remilia Sports Report via X Twitter, twitter.com, Sports Remilia. Yes, indeed. Thank you, my guy G12. You may contact and follow Rudy of the Remilia Sports Report via Instagram, instagram.com, Remilia Sports. Thank you very much. Yes, indeed. G12 says, yo, yo, yo. Welcome all Rams fans and NFL fans to the stream. Late night horchata and tequila with your host, Rudy of the Remilia Sports Report. Hope you're having a great night. A la verga. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. G12 says, while we wait. I wasn't that late today. I was setting up my show still because I got in from the Quinceañera. Randy Newman, I love LA. G12 says, Rams news, latest moves and rumors. The Remilia Sports Report. Rudy's always there. Yes, indeed. G12 says, Akitse is a good way. Akitse is a good way to meet women. Should have invited me, Vato. It was pretty good, man. Most of the women there were with already with their guy. G12 says 10 a.m. We eat breakfast, menudo. Looney Bloody Marys. It's all good. Yes, indeed. It's my guy, Alex G. Alex G, what's up, brother? Hold on. Having a problem. There we go. Alex G, what's up, Rudy? What's up, man? Appreciate you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you for spending your time with me tonight. I know we're not going to be able to sleep too good because we've got to get up early anyway, and we're stoked. I think he is, but I always forget to remind him. All right, here we go. Jacques 42 says, "Sup, Rudy? I can't sleep. Whack Prescott is going down." Yes, indeed. Yeah, I mean, listen. Okay, I'm just gonna say it like this, like in my opening monologue. So I told you guys this is our journey. The offense is going to carry the team, and the defense is going to slowly get better. And it's been almost not the opposite. The offense has been great with Puka Nacua, but we didn't know Cooper Kupp was going to be out. And then Kyrie Williams is starting to show himself, playing great. And then, but the defense has played pretty good. I mean, except for a couple of things here or there, they played pretty good for this young team without a big pass rush, right? Because we're kind of seeing what we have. But we can still be 2 games better. And if you just look, okay, let me just say it this way. Coulda, woulda, shoulda, I understand that. Teams lose all the time games that they should have won. I understand that, right? I mean, it was only year before last when we were Super Bowl champs and we lost like 3 games in a row. So we understand that. But listen, the Bengals game, that was a game we could have won, right? I mean, even if you're not a Ram fan, we could have won that game, right? So there's one more win. Now just hear me out. This last game, the Steelers, they even spotted the ball wrong. We should have won that game. I mean, they were like, "Oh, really? We're tied." But our guy, Brett Maher, missed 2 field goals and an extra point. It was horrible. That helped lead to us losing. But those are 2 games. Now, if you right now we're 3-4. Now, if you give us that other game, okay, that makes us now 4-3, and then you give us another game, we're 5-2. We can be right on the pace of the 49ers, and we're not even supposed to be Super Bowl contenders. So that's what I'm telling you. We've already shown that we can stand toe-to-toe with 2 of the best teams in the NFL, in the Niners and the Eagles. And we just need to come out for the second half and also come up with some more schemes to keep our offense going in the struggling points. But we're not too far off. We're not there at all, but we're not too far off to being a consistent team that has young players. But we're well coached, though. You don't see a lot of penalties everywhere, except for PI here and there, but that's about it. And so, but yeah, but I mean, look, the Niners lost 2 back-to-back games, and they're Super Bowl contenders. Remember, in our Super Bowl year, we lost 3 games in a row. So it is what that is. But I'm just very stoked and optimistic about this team. We know that we should have a better record. Would you have thought that in the beginning of the year? You're like, boy, I'm not sure, but I have faith. Well, no, now we're like, man, the Seahawks have our position. They're 4-2, 1 game behind the Niners. We're like, we should be right there. And you're right. We should be right there. So, but it is what it is. It's, I believe that there can be 3 teams from the NFC West. Now that I see the grand spectrum of the NFC least back to the NFC least, the only good team is decent team is the Cowboys. And they got their butt handed to them against the 49ers. Okay, here we go. G12 says, Rams news commentary. Rams were robbed in the game against the Steelers. NFL needs to make fourth downs reviewable. Yahoo Sports Rudy was there. Yeah, and even if it wasn't against us, I don't like to see any team that happen to you. I mean, come on, man, really? The referees look up like that and they see, damn, Jim, that was a bad spot, or damn, Danny, that was a bad spot, whoever that guy was. You know what? We need to call New York. I see that there's an issue. But anyway, that's you can't end a game like that. Seriously, all the money that's involved. There's betting odds in Vegas for these games, and you're going to allow a horrible spot to end a game. I mean, you could have won in overtime. We could have hit Puka Nacua down the seam and got a touchdown or whatever. That doesn't mean that we would have tied it. We were still behind, but that's horrible to do that, man. Our defense laid everything on the line and stopped that team, and they're going to give them a first down. That was a horrible spot, and but we shouldn't have been there. Brett Maher, I hope that door didn't hit you in your backside too hard. And those 2 kicks and that extra point, we would have been up by 2 scores, and they would have had to change their, they would have been more, having to pass and more one-dimensional, because they would have probably freaked out a little bit. But that is what it is. Jacques 42 says, G12, what's up? Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. G12 says, oye, big boy. Habla español. G12 says, Rams versus Cowboys history. Rams versus Cowboys history has been played 37 times, including 9 postseason games, with the Rams winning 19 games with the Cowboys winning 19 games and the Rams winning 18. Dallas Cowboys lead the season series 19-18 with 0 ties. Also, too, the Rams have knocked out the Cowboys in the last 2 playoff series. They knocked them out in 79 to get to the Super Bowl against the Steelers in the NFC Championship game against the Bucks. And they also retired Roger Staubach, the great Cowboys quarterback. The following year, he retired. And then in 2018, if you remember, we got C.J. Anderson off of the scrap heap, and we beat them in L.A. and sent them home packing. So we beat them 2 times in a row in the playoffs to knock them out. It's a great rivalry. My guy GP Shadow, Showtime Rudy, sup Ramley, what's up, brother? Appreciate you coming in. My guy GP Shadow. Yes indeed. Thank you, brother. Always welcome. Thank you for coming in tonight. G12 says, Rams news, ex NFL QB Kyle Slaughter throwing shade at LA Rams. Puka Nacua rambling. Rudy was there. I didn't see that, but I mean, to throw shade at Puka Nacua, the guy is doing more than what any NFL wide receiver has done in the first 6-7 games in NFL history. He's already got a jersey that he wore in the 5th game in Canton and NFL Hall of Fame, and we love our dude. Yes, indeed, G12. Yes, indeed, my guy Fernando. Rams don't win this game. Rams don't make the playoffs again. And back-to-back under McVay. I wouldn't go that far, Fernando. I'm going to tell you this, that I told you that we're going to go 9-8 or 8-9 and make the playoffs, because the NFC is weak. There's not a lot of juggernaut teams. Even the team up north in San Francisco or Santa Clara / San Jose, they lost a couple of games, and they're one of the more full teams on both sides of the ball and all that stuff, but they are susceptible to losing. Same thing with the Eagles. They're still finding their way. There's no other really big team. The Lions got their butts beat by the Ravens, but they're looking good too. So we can have not a great record and still make the playoffs. And that's all we want is a shot to get into postseason. But we'll be right there. But no, I got you though with that. We need to get this game, get to 4-4. Detroit Eagles. If Tutu catches that deep pass, it's a touchdown. It puts pressure on the Eagles to score a TD, and they were kept to field goals for most part. Yeah, man. That was the game. Great comment, G12. That the Eagles were struggling. They weren't throwing to the tight end. Jalen Hurts wasn't really scrambling, and by the time we got to play them, it was still early in the season though. But he was like, well, I need to scramble more. And so he was able to bust free on a couple of passes to keep some drives going. And then he started throwing to their tight end, which things that he wasn't doing in those other games. And it helped him get us past then. And then the Rams, if you remember, that was Cooper Kupp's first game back. And him and Stafford weren't quite right on a couple of passes. And those would have been big plays. And also he just missed Tutu over the middle on a deep post over the middle. And or a deep seam play over the middle, and he would have been gone. That would have been a touchdown. But you got to make the plays. But yes, indeed, there's my guy Stockton. Stockton says Rambo said he hates the Rams even more because of Rudy. Oh, I got him today too. Welcome, Fernando. My guy T12 says. Fernando says, "Let's not talk about coulda, shoulda, woulda, because we're not, and I'm tired of the bad play calling McVay is doing. Like you run the ball, but then stop on 3-3. Yes, indeed, the play calling's got to, it's got to pick up. You got to run the ball more. Henderson." Is back with us. I wish Kyren Williams was there, but Henderson is not no slouch. Yes, indeed. Let's see. There's my guy Joe. Yes, indeed, baby. Cowboys going down. Yes, indeed. Fernando says, I hate the Niners because they delusional fan base and because they're cocky players and they're always crying. Yes, indeed. Let's get into some clips and then we'll get back into the comments. Thank you guys for joining me on this late night. There's my guy Monster before we go. Hello, Rudy. And Ramelia, love our Rams. I think we'll be fine. Aaron Donald needs to have a big game. Yes, indeed. He is due. Thank you for coming in, my guy Monster. Appreciate you. All right, let's get to some clips here. Hold on. Having a little problem. Here we go. Let's get to some clips. Let's see. Oh, just real quick. This doesn't matter, but you see the jersey over my shoulder, the Super Bowl jersey with the yellow, the royal blue, and recognition of my guy Willie Bowen, who loves the OG stuff, or OG colors, the Super Bowl champion colors. The Rams will be wearing those on Sunday at Jerry's World. And here's a little clip talking about the alternate uniform. And did you know, in case you didn't know already, the Rams modern throwbacks ranked as best alternate uniform in the NFL. I just happened to see this on social media, X, Twitter. One of our guys posted that, and I agree. I wish it had the full horn on the arm and on the helmet, but love these colors. We'll be wearing our Super Bowl colors, the royal blue and yellow with the yellow pants, the right pants, and love it. Let's go, baby. Yes, indeed. And then our guy Steve Avila went down to LAFC. Now, like I said, I'm not a big soccer fan, but props to everyone who does, the LA Galaxy and all them. But he was at the LAFC. Our guy, big Steve Avila. Props to our guy Steve Avila down at LAFC, representing the Los Angeles Rams. And presenting my guy with the box here. There you go. Love it, LA teams. Love that. Not a big soccer guy like I told you guys before, but I do appreciate this team, these champions, and go LAFC. Galaxy too, for that matter. Brand, and they friend, and cool. It's awesome, man. And so they give them little gift box of that for show some love for them, and so that's pretty cool, you know. And then also too, shout out to Garfield High School who won. I told you how the Rams. One of the things about this Rams reacclimating themselves to Southern California, and I say it over and over again, is they're really great in the community, the high school, the preschools. Not too long ago they were sponsoring or did a or organizational thing with the American Black businesses in Los Angeles community, Southern California. I think it was over 100 of them that they got behind, and here they are again honoring the high school with Vons and Albertsons. Also, the high school team of the week, Garfield High School. Oh, and let's get hyped up, and I'm going to get back to the chat. Let's get down to business. There we go. Here we go. Let's get to the game trailer. Let's get hyped up, baby. Here we go. Let's go. Let's do it.
Just because you wear the star doesn't make you the sheriff. It may be Dak's home turf, but this has always been Matthew's hometown. And in week 8, Arlington ain't big enough for the both of them. So let's see who can sling it, who's down to duel. In this game of 10 paces, just know that 9 shoots from the hip and doesn't need eyes on his target. Sunday, there's an NFC score to settle between the Rams and the Cowboys. Dallas, high noon.
How you succeed on the wrong path, make it count with the wrong man, may have to ride in the wrong lane, only rule is you don't crash. Don't take this the wrong way, I've been going at it all day, see the smoke in the hallway, but I can never take the short way. Don't take this the wrong way, I've been going at it all day, see the smoke in the hallway, it might be fire, but I go higher.
Damn! Remulators! Mount up. We got some business at the high noon, baby. Here we go. At the house that Jerry built, a.k.a. the watered-down SoFi Stadium. Props to my guy, West Hill Rock 5 Rings. Good luck to your Cowboys, but not this Sunday. Let's see. My guy Fernando says, we're in the same spot as last year. Only difference, we had a ton of injuries, and this time we don't. Yes, indeed. So that means we can recover. But yes, indeed. My guy G12 says, Rudy is Stafford hurt, battling injuries. Otherwise, because Dallas has a good run-stop defense, Stafford would have to have a 350-plus yard game, keep the Dallas D on their heels. Screens, too. Yeah, they're going to have to do screens. Stafford's beat up. He's, the him pointer is there. He's okay at the beginning of the games, it seems like, and then as the game wears on, if they hit him a couple times, he starts flaring up. But that's just life in the NFL, really, But we definitely need to run the ball. We're going to get to the injury report and see if Noboom's going to play, and we'll see what happens with that. Stock says there's no reason why that with today's technology that every call can't be. I agree. Every every call can be replayed, especially when it's a turnover on downs. When Clarence, I feel like I'm in jail, waiting for K9 to tell me roll to get a red beer and smash Cowboys. And my guy Joe. Yes, indeed, baby. More than an average Joe. He's my Ram brother, Ram brother Joe. G12. Yes, indeed, baby. Let's see. D12 says, welcome, Monster. Yes, indeed. Joe says, I believe in our Rams to beat the Cowboys. We need to get our head in this game. Yes, indeed. I mean, really, if we can stand toe-to-toe with the Eagles and we can keep the Niners from getting a sack with them having to blitz. They had to blitz to get us a sack, and they had to start rushing 5. We should be able to do something against this team, and they don't have Diggs. They don't got nobody that can hold Cooper Cup. See, I got them both mixed up. I got them a Cooper Cup or Puka Nakua. And then Henderson is there now. He's got a full practice week under his belt. He looked really good last week. Rolls-Royce Freeman is there. We should be able to run the ball pretty decent. We'll get to the injury report, see what happens with that. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. G12 says, read the article, check it out. NFL, ex-NFL QB Kyler Slaughter throwing shade. I'll check it out, G12. I'll have that on my next stream. G12 says, shout out to everyone in the chat watching the stream around the world. Much appreciated. Yes, indeed. Everyone hit the like and come back. Appreciate you. It helps the algorithm. I always forget to tell you guys that, but that just helps the channel and helps people find me. My guy GP Shadow says, we all know, at least Cowboys fans, we want to see sad tomorrow. Yes, indeed. We want the Stephen A. Smith pictures of all the sad Cowboy fans. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Fernando says, that's not enough to make the playoffs. We then would have to depend on other teams to lose. I don't like it. I don't like that it could be how the Lions went down last year. That's a great comment. Great comment. Dirty Dan says, easy win. Welcome, Dirty Dan. Appreciate you, man. No problem with you liking your Cowboys. Good luck to you tomorrow. Hopefully there's no injuries tomorrow. And Dirty Dan says, Stafford washed up. Nah, I don't think it's washed up. There's a reason why Matthew Stafford has been the quarterback behind two of the greatest seasons in NFL history by two different wide receivers, Calvin Johnson in 2012 and Cooper Kupp in 2021, and then the greatest start by a wide receiver in the first 5 games in Puka Nakua. There's one constant. It's Matthew Stafford. I don't think Dak Prescott will ever turn into anything like that, but I appreciate Dak Prescott. I think Dak Prescott is not the same. He blew out his ankle or whatever it was? I don't think he's as mobile. He's more stiff. He's not as dangerous. If you keep him back there, make him throw on you, that's not his strong suit. And I just don't see an avenue for them to win the Super Bowl. I don't see an avenue. I mean, the Rams are going to be back in a year or two. The Niners are there. The Eagles are there. I just don't see it for them. I just don't. Joe says, quit running the ball on third. A short pass to get first down is logically way to go. Run on first and second, but once in a while throw long on first will be unexpected and guaranteed to make big plays. Love it, Joe. I remember the West Coast offense, Bill Walsh and those guys, and Kurt Warner when we had Torrey Holt and Isaac Bruce. Those quick slants. It's like a ball control short pass run game when you're trying to run but through the air. You get those 5 yards, 6 yards, keep them off balance. Quick, quick 2-step, 3-step drops, roll them out, things like that. G12 says, Rams news, 3 keys to winning for the Rams. Protect Stafford. Yes, indeed. Stop the run. Create and don't commit turnovers. Ali Round was there. Yes, indeed. And oops, there goes my stream. Also, too, I'll add to this that we need to score 7. We need to score 7. Our new kicker from Riverside. Appreciate you, brother. If you guys didn't know, we released Brett Maurer, and we have a new kicker from Riverside, and he went to North High School, and he doesn't have a lot of experience, but he's got a big leg, and we'll see how it goes. I would rather have a veteran kicker, but yes, we need 7s. We need to get some turnovers, and we need to keep Stafford upright and not get beat up, and we can do that. We've shown we can do that. G12 says Rudy adds a 4th. Don't play like a like a piñata. My God, Daniel Barry Sports Highlights. Yo, everyone. He says, yes, indeed, my guy. He says, must win tomorrow. Go Rams. Yes, indeed. Hey, Grand. Let's see. Stockton says, Rudy, what did you say to Rambo? Don't leave us hanging. Oh, I'm sorry. Well, because it's on my Twitter X. That's why. I was just making fun of him about Brock Purdy coming back. The Matthew Stafford. Matthew Stafford's on my mind. That Kyle Shanahan is basically rushing the kid out there. He didn't want to usher in the Sam Darnold era, I guess. I mean, the guy was in in concussion protocol, and he's so valuable. So you know, God bless them. And then what else came over the thing? What else did I tell him? I don't know. Just go on my Twitter X, but that's the main thing, is that they're allowing Brock Purdy to play. I haven't seen the official thing, but I guess he's cleared to play tomorrow. That's what I meant. Let's see. G12 says, what's up, Daniel? Barry Sports Highlights. Appreciate you. Yes, indeed. Cowboy cousin, Michael Parsons will force Stafford to retire. Oh, hot take. Appreciate you coming in, Cowboy cousin. Good luck to you tomorrow. Cowboy cousin says, you guys cheated to win the Super Bowl. Fact. Well, I mean, I guess you have a point there. I mean, it is unfair when you got a Matthew Stafford, an OBJ, a Cooper Kupp, Von Miller, and Aaron Donald on the same team. And then you got Leonard Sugar Ray Floyd. And then you got our guy Jalen Ramsey in the secondary. And then you got Cooper. Then you got Sean McVay, the NFL's youngest coach to win a Super Bowl. It is unfair. If you call that, and then you got an owner that's willing to spend money on these free agents. I can see how you say we cheated, but no, it's not a cheat. G-Trust says, welcome, Cowboy cousin, but appreciate you coming in, man. We'll see what happens. It's all in good fun, man. It's just sports. We love our teams. Props to you guys. We were rooting for you guys, and you guys disappointed us against the 49ers, man. So you know what we're going to have to do? We're going to have to take it out on you guys, because you guys didn't help us. You embarrassed yourself, and you got me frustrated because, all we ask is one small thing, is for the Cowboys to finally show up against the Niners. For Dak Prescott to stop being have potential in his name. I mean, for heaven's sakes, even Jared Goff got to the Super Bowl, and Jared Goff was in his third year. Jared Goff is a much better quarterback now because he's got some years under his belt. But Dak Prescott, every year Jerry Jones spends money on them players, and he either gets hurt or he waffles, against the Niners, and we'll see what happens. But we were rooting for you guys. Johnny G says Rams are God's team. Yes, indeed, baby. Yes, indeed. G12 says go. There's my guy, LA Raiders Nation. Never heard of her. Real LA team is the Raiders. No, they've been circus. God bless them. G12 says Alex G says LAFC in playoffs, they will be running it back. Love it. They had a badass championship ring, the Black Diamonds. That was badass. G12 says, welcome, LA Raiders Nation. Yeah, welcome to you, brother. Appreciate you. My sisters and my dad love the Raiders. So, I say that tongue in cheek to you guys. But yeah, the Raiders were here for a while. And then, at that time you had NWA, and Ice Cube and all them. They won a Super Bowl. And the experiment only lasted 12 years. And before you know it, they were back in Oakland. Yes, indeed. Joseph's Raiders, that's sucker talk. And LA Raiders Nation says Rams trash just like the Chargers. No, don't know where you're getting your information from, man. The Rams have won 2 Super Bowls since the Raiders last tasted NFL glory in 1983. I don't know if you're old enough to even have seen that, but props to you. The Raiders, by the way, are the only LA team that didn't have roots in LA. That's why the experiment didn't work. I mean, you still got people, Raiders. Yeah, quiet down, go on. They're in Vegas now. But yeah, I mean, there's a lot of Raiders because, again, there was no teams here for 20 years. They were still in California, though. They were in Oakland, where they should still be. And but yeah, props to them. But yeah, they never even got a stadium for the Raiders. They came to LA, went to Oakland. They wanted to come back, and then I said, "No, Charlie, you go to Vegas." G12 says, "Welcome, Johnny G." Yes, indeed. Let's see. Alex G says Ice Cube is a Ram fan now. Yes, indeed. O'Shea Jackson, his son, is a Ram fan for sure. Joe says, need a change to Las Vegas. No more LA, man, with that big voice. Yay. GP Shadow says Raiders belong in Vegas, where all bad bets are made. I love it, man. I love it. Yeah, word on the street is for $3 you get a hot dog, a Raider ticket, and a free Coke. God bless them. Johnny G says Faders haven't won a Super Bowl playoff since I was in the second grade, and I'm almost 30. Dirty Dan says cheaters. Joe says Raiders only win coin toss. I love it. I love it. Love it. Let's see. GP Shadow says, y'all about to be them toys tomorrow. Yes, indeed. Hold on 1 second. I had to scold my dog. Let me make sure my audio's fine. Testing. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. There's my guy, West Hill Rock 5 rings. What's up, brother? Yo, what's up, Romelia? May the best team win tomorrow. Props to you, man. Props to you. I was just talking about you. I was like, man, props to my West Hill Rock guy, but man, you guys, we were rooting for you guys against the Niners, man. And now we need this win. So we'll see what happens. I wish I would feel a lot better about this game if we had Kyren Williams running, because he was playing really good. But Darrell Henderson is not to be not to be taken for granted. But yeah, man, the Cowboys at home too, so the Cowboys got some good players. We'll see how we match up. It's gonna be a good game. The one and only, love it. I really hate the Cowboys because of those dumb fans. All of us have dumb fans, and I say that because my guy Wichita Rock is a Cowboy fan, and he's a cool dude. Props to him. But yeah, there's a lot of them though too that say like the Niner fans. You're talking to them real good, and we got the 5 Super Bowls. Yeah, that's pretty good, man. But there's 2023 now. That didn't help in 2018. Now, Jock 42 says we're gonna Eero Spence them boys. G12 says welcome, one and only. Love that. G12 says Rams news. LA Rams young guns have defense in good hands for the foreseeable future. A Ramlin fan, Rudy was there. Yeah, man. Kobe Turner, Travarius Tomlinson, Quentin Lake. Even my guy's still young. Witherspoon, O'Shawn Mathis. Hopefully will come into something. Agent Zero, Byron Young, Bobby Brown. My prerogative. The third will be back after the bye. Yeah, we got a lot of Mo in the cupboard. Joe says, GP Shadow delusional like a big tough guy with muscles that use let's see. Hold on. Sorry, hold on. Now GP Shadow's a Ram fan. Joe, GP Shadow's a Ram fan. I was like, some don't match up there. Westerox says G12 sup, bro. Yes, indeed. My guy, the one and only Remilius, props to you, brother. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you for coming in here. One and only says Raider fans are losers. They're all right, man. There's some of them. I got to tell you something. I know a lot of people hate when we say Rams house, blah, blah, blah. That's okay, Rams house, But man, I got to tell you, it's like chalk on. I'm just like, I don't know what drives me nuts more is Ray. I mean, it'll be like 38-17. The Raiders are losing. Ray, I go on, they're losing. Or bang bang Niner gang. I mean, I don't know what's worse. Bang bang Niner gang, or we call it bang bang choker gang. But I don't know what's worse. And then you got the Eagles. Is that the Eagles? They do the EAGLES. Oh boy. Jim Everett, the great, says Rams are America's team. Love it, love it, love it. G12 says Rudy, Bobby Brown III, my prerogative. Or on a corner, need him to stop the Dallas run game. Well, I wish we had him, man. He's not there right now. He's on the sidelines with substance, whatever they call it. He's off. G12 says, welcome, Jim Everett, the great. Yes, indeed. Let's see. My guy Stockton says, Rudy, put your cash up. If everyone donates 10 or 20 bucks, you can get a new laptop. I appreciate you, Stockton. I appreciate you. I'm in the works to try to get one. I appreciate you. Donates, he says. Here, I'll put it up. I'll put it up just for S and giggles. But yeah, just so you guys know, I'm working on trying to get monetized. I have everything that I need to get monetized, but there's videos that they don't like because it has like the Rocky music, or it has like I Love LA, and so I got to cut those videos out because then they say, oh, you have some videos that have some copyright stuff in there. So that's the only reason why they haven't given my monetization. So that's why I have the cash up here. If you want to support the channel, like my guy Stockton said, this will help with supporting the channel. And this is just so you guys can see it. You guys ever wanted to do that, you can. I'm just going to put it up here, and then we'll get back to the show. Yeah, I'm working on getting a new laptop so we can do more videos. Everything's smoother. So there we go. I'm just going to put it on a banner. All right, so there's my cash up there. Okay, so let's get back into the let's get back into the chat. And thank you, Stockton. Let's see. Now, Dirty Dan, you got me confused here. My guy Dirty Dan says, don't kiss up to the Cowboys, you suspect, just say crap. I'm not kissing up to the Cowboys. I don't even really bother with the Cowboys normally because we always beat them. I'm giving props to my guy West Hill Rock 5 Rings because he is a Cowboy fan and he's a buddy of mine. But no, I don't. One of the content creators says, why don't you ever talk about the Cowboys? And I don't like the Cowboys, but we always beat them. We have really good success against the Cowboys. So, they're not really, I think we're going to win this game too. But even when they're not on a schedule. I like when Stephen A. Smith makes fun of them, but we've had very great success in recent times against the Cowboys. But no, I do not kiss up to them at all. I'm just giving my guy West Hill Rock 5 Rings his props because he's a good dude. One color around says, we are due for a complete game. AD is going to show for the young blood 11 how it's done. AD 99 reasons. Love that. We're due. We haven't played a full complete game. That's great. That is great. Jim Ever says, Dirty Dan, the VCR game. Yeah, as a matter of fact, that is right. They're in the same boat as the Niners, the VCR club. So in tribute to the Cowboys and props to my guy West Hill Rock Rings. Props to my brother. Let's see here. Hold on. Where's my video? With Aikman and Emmitt Smith, that's Splash. You taped over, remember? Oh yeah. Dirty says, I appreciate the heat. Now, props to you, man. It's just teams. But no, I don't really talk too much about the Cowboys because we've had really great success. Honestly, really, we've had really great success since McVay's been there. And so, I don't have the even the Seahawks. Like, I don't talk a lot about the Seahawks, though, because we beat them all the time. Same thing with the Cardinals, and they're on our division. The team that I hate, though, even if we beat them all the time, is the Niners. That goes without saying. So I love talking about them, making fun of them. But when it comes to the Cowboys, we've just had a lot of great success for them. So I don't have, a lot of, a lot of that stuff. But props to you, man. You're a good sport. I appreciate you, Dan. Come in more often though, too, brother. If you ever, you're ever in here, we appreciate you. I know you're a Cowboy fan, but there's nothing for chiming in and asking questions too, and just hanging out. G12 says, Rudy, we got to see what Trey Tomlinson has. Hope he can play well. He was hyped up going into the draft. Yeah, man. I mean, we haven't seen what he's got. He hasn't got a lot of reps, and he's got to be able to make mistakes and do his thing. Jameer says, Dak Pickscott. Love it, love it, love it. G12 says, Rams news, Los Angeles Rams absolutely confident in K. Lucas Haversky. What's her name from the CSI show? What is her? That's what it reminds me of, his last name. Haversky. Ariska or Hagate or whatever her name is. That's what every time I see that name, it reminds me of that character. And I know it's a woman, but props to him. He's from Riverside. After Brett Maher was cut, Sports Illustrated, Rudy was there. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Let's see. Juan and Loli. It's okay, Juan. We're just going back and forth, man. No personal attacks. Just teams. I appreciate you guys. Jim Ever says the great says, Rams gear is drip. Yes, indeed, baby. Yes, indeed. The one and only says, Jim, go troll Cowboy stream. Jim Ever the Great says, these clowns kick me out of the only ones that don't kick me out is the Niner streams. Oh, interesting. Val Ramos says, be bang bang Niner gang. Rams are trash. No, not trash, but props to you, Val, for coming in, man. Appreciate you. The only reason why I read that because you haven't come in a while, so I appreciate you. G12 says you may contact and follow Rudy at the Rudy Sports Report via X Twitter, twitter.com/Vermelia. Yes, indeed. Joe says Trey Tomlinson should suit up to play. We need him on the field. Got good feeling about him. He's new, of course. He will make mistakes, but he'll make up for it. McVay needs to trust him. Yeah, I mean the only way you get reps and to make up for your mistakes and get better is you're out there playing. The other guy who I'm bullish on is sorry, my dogs are in the background. The other guy that I'm bullish on is the Duke Shelley. Duke Shelley. We picked him up, and he just looks like a player. I mean, what's up, player? I'm not sure if he's going to be really good or what he's going to do, but he can be like a Witherspoon. He can be like, man, he's pretty good with us. Because sometimes, Witherspoon played horrible with maybe the Niners because he was younger, went to the Steelers, played pretty good, and then we got him, and then he's been really great. Hold on. Sorry about that. Okay, so here we go. But yeah, so I'd like to see what Duke Shelley has to offer as well. I mean, it's basically the best man out there. Yes, indeed. Jim Evers says, Ramos, VCR, be kind, rewind your tapes. Niner fans. One only says, I'll trash Cowboy stream. The one and only says, let's go Rams. Yes, indeed. Johnny G says, I don't know who's more Niners or Cowboys. They're bright. Their future is bright. All right, Val, have a good one, man. Appreciate you. Good luck. Jim Everett says, Underwear Bosa hasn't shown up. Yeah, he took the money, he took the bag, and he's been gone. One Kelly Ram says, yo, cousin, how old were you when the Cowboys won the Super Bowl, my brother? That way I can find out how old you are. Yes, indeed. And then he gets him back with this too. Here we go. When Kelly Ram says the Rams are the last NFC Super Bowl champion, El Rey Q. Yes, indeed. The Rams are the last NFC team to have won the Super Bowl, and just a couple years ago. Also, too, they're the only NFC team to have won multiple Super Bowls. In recent times, I mean, It's just the Rams, baby. Fernando says Niners by far. Yes, indeed. My guy G12 says likely forecast weather 46 Fahrenheit. Likely rain showers, winds at 14 miles per hour. Luckily, we're going to be in the dome. Yes, indeed. Cool Bro says, hi, bro. Just got back from this awful haunted maze. Oh, man. My biggest fear is nuns and the. Hold on. All right. Sorry about that. We got some. You got some neighborhood cats that are in the front, and my dogs are going going ape prep. Okay, so we got this. So the biggest fear is nuns, and these nuns were getting in my face. Oh man, screaming and lights were awful. Really made me cry. I'm still terrified. Oh man, sorry about that, man. You know, there's some people like my daughter scared of clowns. That stuff doesn't bother me. What bothers me is when you're in the movies, and when my lady gets scared, you know, you jump. Well, I'm like, you know, myself already. I don't really jump, but I'm like, ooh, you know, that got me. And then she pokes me. I'm like, oh, you scared me more than the movie. But yeah, man, that really gets your adrenaline going. You get scared. G12 says, who's favorite? Dallas Cowboys favored by 6.5, over unders 45 via DraftKings. 6.5. Wow. G12 says, welcome, cool bro. Love it, love it. Jock 42 says, Rams are due for a complete game. They've been due, baby. They've been due. Jock 42 says, that Raider chat is cringeworthy as F. Yes, indeed, it is. G12 says, I'm going to get to the injury report right now. Hold on. Rams trade rumors. Derrick Henry is move. LA needs to make tough show times. Rudy was there only if we didn't have to get that big salary, because I'm all in for, we can draft a running back, and but I'd rather have an edge rusher. I'd rather have the 2 edge rushers from Washington. And then I even tweeted that tonight, that if we got those 2 edge rushers in Price and Montez Sweet, both of them, the Rams are now the top contender for the Super Bowl, and the Niners and the Eagles are in our rearview mirror with that edge rushers like that. We're not going to be still a perfect team, but we're going to be one of the better teams for sure. Already the way that our defense is played, and then you add a pass rush like that with Aaron Donald and the crew. Oh, yes, indeed. Let's do Rams injury report. We're not that far off, guys. And next year we have a clear cap. Les Snead has already said that he's going to be aggressive again. We're not that far away. You know, we're still in this year. We want to get to the playoffs, see what we can do with that for sure. But we're not that far away, really, to being back. You know, like, man, I can't wait for this year because we're Super Bowl contenders again. You're going to hear some offseason news in this offseason. Let's see which one I want to go with. Hold on, I'm looking for the latest one. I just had it on my phone and I can't find it. Let's do this one here. This is the Cowboys report, and it's going to have both teams. Here we go. Let's go to the injury report. Darkness falls across the land. The midnight hour is close at hand. And Cowboys fans are here to talk about the old days. Sorry, I couldn't make one up for them. Okay, here we go. And as we speak, they're rolling the red carpet out for the Rams, as you can see. Let me get this bigger so everybody can see it. Let's see. My girlfriend, Angelina Jolie, right there. Hold on. Something happened. There we go. My chat was gone for a second. My stream was gone for a second. There we go. Okay, here we go. Hold on. Let me get this little thing out of the way. Get out of here. Here we go. YouTube. Pause. All right. Dallas Cowboys injury report. Tyron Smith, neck questionable. Junea Thomas, hamstring, full participant in practice. Los Angeles Rams report today. Ben Skoranek, Achilles, questionable. Hunter Long, tight end, out, hamstring. Ernest Jones, knee, questionable. He'll play. Russ Yeast, hip, limited participation in practice. He may not play. Aaron Donald, rest, did not participate in practice. He'll play. Laurel Murchison, knee, limited participant in practice. He may not play. Rob Havenstein is questionable, so I see him playing with that questionable. That's what I was worried about here. Dotson's there. We'll see what happens. If he's really that bad off, I just rest him another week and let Dotson play, unless we just have him suit up in case we need him. Am I still showing on the other side? Sorry, hold on. I think I lost the stream. There we go. So let's just go back real quick. Ernest Jones, questionable. Russell Years, limited participant. Aaron Donald did not participate. He's playing. Laurel Murchison, limited participant, probably won't play. Questionable, probably will play, maybe not. We'll see, but I would rather have Dotson, let him rest, have him suit up, maybe not as a backup. Byron Young, limited participant in practice, he'll play. Brian Allen, rest, did not participate in practice. He'll be ready. So that's the injury report. There we go. So it looks like to me Havenstein's playing. I don't know what's up with this, with my stream right there. It's messing up. There we go. Jim Everett says Rudy has the lowest tier Wi-Fi. It's not just the Wi-Fi, really. It's the laptop freezing up. So sorry about that. It does that at times. I have some videos that are sorry about that, man. G Toss says, Rudy, we hear your birds. You got the zoo there. LOL. Show the turtle you had last year. Yeah, my girlfriend has little cockatoos. I think there. Joe says, my bad, GB Shadow misread your message. No, you're good. Let's see. Val Ramos says, Fresno State Bulldogs, let's go. Appreciate you, Fresno State. G Trust Rudy said, bang bang crier gang and bang bang we share gang. The one and only says the Cowboys mosh weird go trash there. Weird go trash there, Jim. G Trust says Rudy's Darren Kendrick watch the latest on the situation. I don't know about them, man. I don't know about them. About Darren. Darren Kendrick. He's got promise, but he makes dumb mistakes. He's just young, but yes, and G12's good. G12's good. Juan Damarino was not trash. He was amazing. But I promise to you, giving my guy G12 a hard time. I'm just reading this chat. You guys are funny. But no, my guy G12's an honorary Ram fan too. One color says, is that the original gunslinger? Yes, indeed, baby. JE 11 or the burner. Love it. Yes, indeed. You guys are too much. Seahawks success. As a Ram fan, I hate the Seahawks. Northwest, LOL. There's my guy G12. G12. CG Ruthless. Sorry, G12. What's up, CG? Props to you, brother. Appreciate you. You guys are too much. Oh boy. Val Ramos says, never put my wife on nothing. She's not cheap like no wife talk, guys. No wife talk. I'm sorry, I didn't read that all the way. So there's my guy Willie Bowen. What's up, G12? Yes, indeed. And Jack 42 said, it looks better. Rudy, thank you. Yeah, it's the laptop, dude. I'm gonna get rid of it and we won't have to worry about this crap. Appreciate there's my guy Gil. As everybody knows, Cowgirls are overrated and Rams have a great chance. Love it. Yes, indeed. We really do. Had to put some oh, you're good. I mean, the one thing I do want to tell my mods too is it's okay to go back and forth. If they get, I don't want no personal attacks, or even my Ram fans, my Ramelian here, personal attacks, keep that out just about the teams. Your team sucks because blah blah blah. Because it's I don't want nobody. I want everyone to come in here and just feel comfortable and bashing each other's teams and having a good time, and that's it. But you're good. You're good. Yeah. No family stuff. You did the right. Thank you, Fernando. Yeah, we can't have that. We're not going to have that. Thank you, man. Miguel says, let's go rounds, baby. Yes, indeed. And the one thing I do suggest, thank you guys, is time them out and then say, hey, there's no talk about personal stuff or family members, and you'll get timed out or you'll be banned. But the timeout is good to start off with. Yes, indeed. Thank you, guys. I appreciate you guys for doing that. Yes, indeed. Joseph, gracias, Fernando. Thank you. Yep, I love it. Yeah. There's no room for that. Let's get into some more clips. Thank you, guys. Let's see. Which one did I use already? Here we go. Here's the Rams versus Cowboys. One sleep till game time. 10 o'clock a.m. Tick tock. The Doomsday defense is no longer. The Rams got you, baby. 24 hours. Rams get to 4-4. Ramulators, mount up. Time to regulate in Dallas. Let's go, baby. One sleep till game time. They're already there. They've been there already, but boarding the plane. And see, this is the kind of clips that I would clip together. Is I would put the Rocky music from Rocky 5, when he's getting ready to fight Ivan Drago, that music, two worlds collide, blah, 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 blah. And then as they're boarding the plane, you guys, some of my clips are still there. I'm going to have to get rid of a few of them. They're still on my laptop though. And then so we can get monetized the channel, because the monetize, if you look at my view, if you look at all the things, everything is double, triple what it needs to be. But I got to get rid of those clips. So thank you guys for the support. That's why I have my Cash App thing down in the bottom if you guys want to support the channel. But I appreciate you. And here's our guys boarding the plane, getting ready to go to Dallas. Baby. And then I had this clip here. I didn't label it. Let me just play it before we get back into the chat and then call it a night.
Coach McVay told us that when you...
Our coach talking about Henderson being back, about what that he really likes Henderson. Because the only reason why Henderson was gone is because Cam Akers wanted to be the guy. And I guess maybe they didn't get along, so we made a decision and we let Hendo go. Then for some reason, nobody picked him up. He's a pretty good back, but he was kind of injury prone, a little smaller guy. But he's decent size, but just seemed to get banged up. But now he's back, and here's what our coach was talking about, running back coach, about about Henderson, how he liked him.
Coach McVay told us that when you were breaking up film at one point, you kept asking, hey, who's this number 27? Who's this 27? Darrell Henderson, with the injuries, was called back. What's your reaction now?
It's everything that I saw on film, and that's exactly right. I was like, Coach, who's 27? I didn't know his name, but I knew he played really well from the things that I was able to glean from the video. And so I would ask Coach there, but having been here and seeing him, I just love how his smile that he has, first and foremost, but just his, he's practicing with the kind of passion that I talked to those guys about, and that's been really representative of the first, few weeks we worked, a couple of weeks I've been working with him.
And give me your scores before we take it off, guys. I got the Rams 27, Cowboys 17. Give me the scores you guys have for the prediction. Exactly right, Miguel. How do you feel about this game, Rudy? What's your prediction? Your score prediction? 27-17, right on cue. I think Stafford and the guys are going to be too much. The aerial show. Henderson is going to get some good runs off, catch the ball in the backfield. We're going to keep him off balance. We're going to do screens. Higbee is going to catch the ball as well. We're going to get Tutu Atwell loose. The the defense is going to get after Dak Prescott, maybe get a couple of picks, a couple of sacks. I can't wait for this game. We got to get to 4-4. My guy Joe says, in reality, we can beat the Cowboys. They need to know that they can say they need to know they can and say they will. McVay shows weakness on the sideline. He needs to push them youngsters to believe in themselves. We got talented players. Yes, indeed. Willie Bowen says, Rams 33, Dallas 10. Love it, love it. GP Shadow says 23-16. Love that, love that. One Cali Ram says, great, all you guys too. I'm looking at your avatars too. Amazing avatars. 32-6. Love that. Monster It says 17-10 Rams. We love that close game. I'll take it anyway, man. I'll take it. I'll take a 9-0, like shades of the 79 NFC Championship game against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I'll take that. We need this win. We need this win in the worst way. One more sleep until game time, 10 a.m. I was hoping for Sunday night football with the Rams versus Cowboys, and but it is what it is. G12 says, my prediction, Rams 16, Cowboys 13. Rams player of the game, Puka Nacua. Weather is a factor. You forget that's right. It's a dome, but it's open, right? But the weather gets in there. I forgot about that. The hole in there, so that way they can see when the Rams play. The great big ram in the sky can look down inside. I forgot about that. That's hilarious because we don't play there that often. I totally forgot about that the hole in their dome. Oh boy, yes, definitely watered down SoFi Stadium over there at Jerry's World. Miguel says 30-27 comes to goal. You love that, man. We got to get this win. And as we get out of here, I'm gonna play the game trailer again. And props to you guys again for coming in. We'll meet back here tomorrow for the post game show. Be on the lookout for that. Hopefully, we'll all be happy. And props to you guys. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate all the support you guys give and come and hang out with me. And as we always say, may the Ramelia be with you. And Ramulators, mount up. Time to regulate in Dallas. Here we go, baby. Here's the game trailer as we take it off.
Just because you wear the star doesn't make you the sheriff. It may be Dak's home turf, but this has always been Matthew's hometown. And in week 8, Arlington ain't big enough for the both of them. So let's see who can sling it, who's down to duel. In this game of 10 paces, just know that 9 shoots from the hip and doesn't need eyes on his target. Sunday, there's an NFC score to settle between the Rams and the Cowboys. Dallas, high noon.
How you succeed on the wrong path, make it count with the wrong man. May have to ride in the wrong lane. Only rule is you don't crash. Don't take this the wrong way. I've been going at it all day. See the smoke in the hallway, but I can never take the short way. Don't take this the wrong way. I've been going at it all day. See the smoke in the hallway. It might be fire, but I go higher.
Thoughts is you got to get this win for John Jordan, baby, or Jordan John McVay, McVay's baby. I don't think McVay wants to get since his baby's born. I don't think he wants to get that loss at all, but especially because his baby's born, dedicate this game to his son, and let's get this win, get to 4-4, and we're looking pretty good. I mean, like I said, there's a lot of winnable games towards the end of this year, and there's no reason why we can't play with the Cowboys and beat them. You know, we have this offense has been able to score, and I mean, you look over there. There's Puka Nacua, and there's Cooper Kupp, and there's Higbee, and we don't have Kyrie Williams, but we got Hendo and Tutu Atwell streaming down, stretching the field. And then you got Glock 9, Matthew Stafford. So I see us do what we need to do to get this win. We need to get to 4-4. I think we're ready to go. William says, hey, Rudy, come on, man. We need to get rolling, brother, for 24-17. Love that. Myron says 2016. Love it. Appreciate you coming in. Thank you so much, Myron. Miguel says, hold on 1 second. Love you guys and love the team. Love it, love it, love it. Miguel, thank you, brother. Miguel says, let's stampede to Dallas and march out of there with a dub. Yes, indeed. Rampede. Yes, indeed. GP Shadows, JJ McVeigh. Yes, indeed. Baby Magic. Shot 42 says, baby McVeigh Magic. Love it, love it. My guy ready to go. Says, hey, Rumelia, we got this victory. We got it, baby. Yes, indeed. We got to get this damn win, man. We're due. We're due to have our first game where we play both halves of the field, both halves of the game, and look good mostly. We've looked in the beginning, or we started to look better towards the halftime, and then we had a couple of flashes here and there in the second half. I want us to look good all the way through. Maybe a series or two, they stopped us. Okay. We got a field goal though. But I see us as we get into the bye looking really good, and then we take off from there. Yes, indeed. Joe says, what's your thoughts on the trans cheerleading? You hear about that? I don't know anything about the trans cheerleading. I know that there's the male cheerleaders. They've always had that, even back in the day. I don't know about trans cheerleaders, but I'm sure. I'm just going to say it this way. I'm an old school guy. I'm used to cheerleaders, mostly being gals, right? And so that's what I think of a cheerleader. But in this day and age, to each their own. If they want to be a cheerleader, that is what it is. More power to them. It's a situation that I'm known to speak on that, but I don't like for anyone to say that you can't do it. So if you're good enough to make the team, then you're good enough to make the team. That's all. Joe says, I say no bueno. Willie Boy says the LA Ram defense put Dak and Prescott in the turf. Love it, William. Yes, indeed, my guy William. But yeah, so I'll just say that on that. Everybody has a right to their own opinion and all things on that, but if they're good enough to make the team and they select them, but I haven't heard about that. There's a trans in cheerleader, but if that's what they choose, that is what that is. More power to them. Joe says, Rudy, real quick question. Oh, you got okay. That's the one you wanted. Okay, got you. All right, guys, I'm going to take off. Hope everyone has a great night. I'm not going to be able to sleep tonight. I'm waiting for this win. I'm waiting for this win. We'll see what happens. And Joe says, give them an inch and they want a yard, getting out of hand. Well, I on that part, I'll just say this, that I don't like people not to be included in anything. And if they're good enough to make a team and within the rules and regulations of what it is that they're going for, who am I to say no, right? So that's all I'll say about that. G-Trust says, do you feel like you're in charge? Microphone's right here. Hope you guys can still hear me. Can you hear me? I was going to come back, then I had something to say. All right, guys. Appreciate you guys so much. Have a great night. As we always say, may the Romelia be with you. And Romulators, mount up. All right, let's go, baby. Let's regulate in Dallas.